right, it's time to get over and get to work on the boat. And today I'm starting to call in favors. I've got a special guest with me, my dad. My son calls him Abuelo, so we'll call him Abuelo.
Hola.
Let's get to work on that boat. All right, back on the boat, starting a new list. Let's get our to-do list for this voyage done. We're preparing to deliver the boat to Indiantown, about 20 miles upriver, to have some work done, including that fiberglass that you've seen before. A couple things. We need to stay on the boat tonight, and there is no scenario where there are not new mattresses involved in 2 of the cabins. We need working depth, either via new transducer or through fixing. We're getting no reading right now. Would like Starlink installed. Windlass. Bilge pump is already in our doing column. And one more to flush the water system. Not trying to make it potable, but I do want it to be as clean as I can sort of easily make it. So we're gonna run it out and put some water system cleaner in there. Let's start with that. And we're going to start by putting new mattresses in the VIP and the master stateroom. But to do that, we got to get all this stuff out of here first. So we're going to use this mattress as a template and then get rid of the mattress. Imagine when we had to do this without rolled mattresses from Amazon? Well, let's not cut the mattress. No. It's cool about these. So you give them a little tiny bit of air.
Yep, and they brush up.
There's a box spring in it. It's not supposed to, though.
You leave it like it is.
It does have a box spring in it. This bed has a box spring in it. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be old foam, so I couldn't cut it if I wanted to.
Nope. That makes the job a lot easier. No cutting.
Okay, no cutting for today in this one. We're gonna call that one done. All right, everything gets touched with a little simple green. Anything that's not fabric. What the hell is this? We're not gonna do that. I'm literally just, it's not dirty, but it'll give us a sense of it being cleaner. It's good. All right, mattress is gone thanks to the boat sales guys. Talking them into one final favor. And let's test bilge pump real quick. The bilge alarm is working. Bilge is dry. Okay, we have, appears to be a water tank. Always encouraging to see the roach motel thing underneath the mattress. Let's not give the roaches a reason to want to be on the boat. Before we put the mattress down, just wipe everything down. So nothing really looks dirty on here, but not sure how people took care of this stuff. So let's do it our way. I mean, not terrible. We will touch every surface in this boat before we consider it clean. Run the whole length of the boat. Yeah. These mattresses are from Amazon. We'll put a link in the description for you guys. I can't endorse them yet, but I guarantee you they are better than what was here. So this one is all foam.
Plus, I don't think you're gonna have to do it.
Well, there's a taper on the bottom. Wait a second. Okay, it's windlass time. So we know we have a new part for down below. What we need to do is make sure the capstan and the Wildcat is good too. What I read from Schaefer Marine, who inherited Ideal Windlass, is you can freely turn it, which, I mean, technically I can. That wasn't easy. But I think I want to disassemble the top, kind of see what we're dealing with. I got the top off the capstan. I think I can unscrew it, but I got to get this chain guide out. So my replacement instructions from Schaefer Marine did not say I had to remove this, but I just think I should. Although it's, one of you guys is going to give me a comment and tell me what I need to do here, but I don't see a way for me to get this off. It is now completely spinning freely without friction. We know the motor's not on it, but I mean, this was the test. They said if it's spinning freely, you're good to go. And I cannot lift it straight up, so I'm not going to do anything besides put this back together right now and go work on the motor below, because that's what they wanted me to check. See that? And I mean, it was a little frozen when we first got in it, but that ought to be the gear in the gearbox. And we know we're going to put oil in the gearbox. That's how you ship a motor. So Schaefer Marine in New Bedford, Massachusetts. They took over the Ideal Windlass business when they went out of business. So the question is do we have a match gasket? I mean, we look good, right? I think we look good. Here's the old gasket, disintegrating. Got a new gasket. Key is going to be to get upside down again, get those gears threaded in, and then put 4 bolts in without cursing. I predict failure. Let's do as much as we can out here. So these are 9/16. Those are a half. So I'm going to go ahead and take the terminals off for the positive. So the cut cable is counterclockwise. So I got to remember, the one I put a new end on is going to go closest to the shaft. This is going to be unpleasant. And there's really just no way to do it other than to do it. We got one in. The easiest one is in. Okay, 2 in. Are you kidding me? It never went in. And still we got the 3rd one in. The 4th one is the worst, which I'm gonna try right now. Ooh, the 4th one might be in. It's not going in. Doesn't want to go in. This thing's at a slight interesting issue. Guess I've got to keep pressure on the bolt. Nope. Alright, this windlass is killing me. Essentially, I think I can't quite... It's about 40 pounds. It's angled down. I need to get the teeth in, and I need to get those top bolts in, but they're not quite threading correctly. The bottom 2 are easy, the top 2, not so much. I'd love any comments. Let's work on Water system. We're going to use this water tank and system flush by Starbright. Remove all water from tank by turning on water pump, opening valves, opening faucets. So we have no idea how much water we have on board. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. So maybe that's a sign we don't have a lot of water, which would be nice. All right, we ran the water out. Let's put our water tank system flush into the fresh water. Water is on the starboard side. This is a gallon per 100 gallons, or 150 gallons, but let's make it work. Add fresh water until tank is full. And once the tank topped off, we're not going to quite do that. So I discovered I do have a water prime pump down in the engine compartment. There's a water gauge there that is showing 1/4 of a tank. So now let's run some water. Well, I think it's working. There is the stuff. So all I'm trying to do is move water through all these pipes. Let's see if we have a shower that works. We do. Let's move all the water we can. Last time we were here, we knocked this off. There's no set pin in it. So we're getting nothing on the shower in here, which, I mean, it's like it's trying. So our sump drain is draining into there. Why, oh why, would this not be working? It is dripping. It's clearly connected. Lord, I hope I don't have to work on that because it's all tiled in. The boat's a mess, people. All right, this carpet is super gross and it's dusty and it's not a critical item, but I don't want it anymore. I'd rather have plywood until we put better floors in here. So let's get it up. Really should probably have some PPE on for this, but I don't. I think I'll just do a little bit at a time. Bag it in the contractor bag, haul it off. It's fucking gross, man. So dusty. You know it's holding smells too. You know, the problem I have with this is, hey, here's 2 new hatches, right? And you can't get to them with carpet down. So we'll put peel and stick, but we'll make hatch openings for all this stuff. So again, you know, for the age of this boat, I don't think it has that old boat smell. But it absolutely doesn't smell great. So we're going to work on that. Talking to a potential sponsor about a really interesting solution to that. I don't want any of this. I don't even want this runner. Honestly, this runner doesn't look too bad. So maybe we'll keep the... Just trying to cut it into manageable pieces here. I'm quite certain this camera is not catching the amount of dust coming off of this carpet. so dusty. This is a particularly delicious piece of carpet. Again, not critical items, but it's just gross. And as a guy with occasional allergies, I don't want to sleep in this. There's another, probably $400 fender. So that's it for this episode, folks. We are continuing to prepare the boat to go to Indiantown for some repair work before the much bigger trip to go through the Caloosahatchee River, all the way to Fort Myers and up to Sarasota to her permanent home. Stay tuned.